Welcome back to the Age of the Ring World Cup Championship quarterfinals. We have 4 matches ahead of us, and today's match is with Carnage and Metal Razor. Now, Carnage is playing Lothlorien in the top left, and Metal Razor is playing Dwarves in the bottom right. Okay, then, Sam, it's time to pick. Who are you going to go for? You got Carnage or Metal Razor? Who are you going for?
Well, these were both my favourites from round 2. But I think I'm going to go for Caran-Lambar, really. I mean, as your useful insight that he's he's multiple times previous winner of tournaments.
I mean, these previous matches. I mean, how did they get here? How did Metal Razor get here? Who's he fought to get to this point in the tournament?
Yeah, so actually he's come through some difficult games. He's beaten Strider and Serena too. No walkovers, no buys through any of the rounds. And actually Caran-Lambar also similarly beaten Assyrian and had a really tough game against Mr. Lothlorien, but has come through to this point.
I love that game against Lothlorien. That was such a good match. It was so good. So I've got high hopes. Also interesting that we've got another game with Caran-Lambar playing Loth. He obviously is quite popular choice for him.
What I'm hearing is ban that faction.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
I think Caran-Lambar is a bit OP. He needs to be nerfed in the next patch.
The problem is, when you get to that point, you can't. Or maybe the answer is just ban all of the factions. I don't know.
Yeah, there needs to be like a significant. We put some restraints on. Actually, you can put. Hang on, I'm just going to point out some really nice harass going on here from Lothlorien, from Caran-Lambar. He's getting in there, but actually, do you notice that when we look at Dwarves, they've really tightly packed their eco. They haven't expanded as much as you think. Oh, and that's because I think he's tucked a little secret mine round the back.
Oh,
and I wonder if Caran-Lambar's gonna spot it. So top right of Caran-Lambar's base, there's a mine.
Yes, but that's what you expect from Dwarves, isn't it? That is absolutely what you expect.
Absolutely, but this eco harasses. I mean, this is quite significant. Yeah. That's 2 mines down. He's only got 1 mine left. I mean, 2 mines left, and I don't see a counter-offensive from Metal Razor. Come on, Metal Razor, we got this.
Well, that's pretty impressive because actually, Dwarves are tanky, and I would have backed Dwarven units over Loth.
See, look, here's the tunnel. So here's the tunnel. So
nice.
I mean, this is good to see. So this is a nice little counter-offensive from Metal Razor. He needs to just turn the pressure back onto Caran-Lambar's base, force him to do something at home, and here it comes. And this is great. He's going to drop that barracks, is he? Yes, nice. You can do a little buff as well. We're going to see the horn. Oh, look at that go down. That's great.
It does go down quite nicely, doesn't it?
Oh, no, he's used his horn in to defensively. But that's great. Dropping that is such a loss for Caran-Lambar. I'm feeling slightly more confident.
Was that slightly promoted, that barracks, do you know?
No. It's just a standard level 1 barracks. Oh no.
Yeah.
He's spotted that mine. Well, that's the problem when you've only got 1 source of entry from a Dwarven faction, isn't it? If you've only got 1, has he got his builder around building another mine somewhere where he can get another point of entry?
And in some ways, we've seen this a few times, actually. We've watched people hide them really well. And by which we mean just on screen, just on the edge of the screen. So, the further into the corner you can tuck them, then the more chance you have that they survive and don't get found.
And I'm not going to lie, the only way you know where to position your mines is if you watch replays. So keep watching. Isn't it? It's true. It's true.
I mean, this is what I know. get better just watching other people show me how it's done.
Oh, yeah. And all the stress. There's no stress, is there? When they're all, I'm not.
I know. There's no swearing either. It's great.
See, absolutely. Yeah, I would be swearing like a trooper losing that mine after I just rebuilt it. Sorry, Metal Razor.
How upsetting.
But do you know what he's doing? He's doing cracking here. I mean, that's a really good clear. I have to give it to Carla, but that's really good defensive and offensive play.
It was actually, and just again go on the counter-offensive, which it's so easy. If you as soon as you go Ninja Turtle, you're done, aren't you? Really, to be honest.
Yeah, full Ninja Turtle is not what we really want. No. So do you know? But really aggressive start. Look at this number of barracks that he's built for Lothlorien. That's really offensive.
How many were you counting? 3? Was that 3?
Well, I think
he's lost 2.
Yeah, I think he's replaced the one he lost. I think it was 2, to be fair, because just the amount of swords that have come out is very, very overwhelming. By
and large, you go for more barracks, don't you? You're a big believer in.
Yeah, absolutely.
More is more.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I think you just need, definitely, you need more barracks. Do you know, I think the thing as well, it's really nice to see Carla show a different side of Lothlorien as well, so it's like, it's really nice to see, for example, like, actually, the Lothlorien side, where in the last time he played Lothlorien, he was rushing late game, whereas now he's rushed, early game, which is just nice to see that flexibility from Carla. Whereas, if it was me, I tend to do the same thing every time. One trick pony, really. Yeah. Except for when I'm not.
That's why you won't go in the tournament, isn't it? Because then everyone would know your trick.
Yeah, and I'm terrible. Yeah, there is that.
At least you have a trick.
Sam. Oh dear. Well, so hey, do you know what? I take it back. He's upgraded his barracks and he's got late game again. That is cracking. 6 minutes in and you've got late game swords.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is, push late game from Loth. I've seen it in 2 games now from Carla.
Yeah.
If it's good enough for Carla, it's good enough for me. That's what I'm saying.
Generally speaking, if Carla or Metal Razor are doing a strategy, we should be doing it. But it's good actually, because I think that's the thing. Like lots of swords units as well. Very few archers we're seeing on the field, which is different to previous patches, isn't it? It's nice to see that shift. Oh, and look, there's the hero. Interesting, not Rumil and Orifin. That's the traditional. This is great for a Metal Razor. This is looking genuinely a bit scary for Carla.
Okay.
I love this. And he's pushing from multiple sides, which is good.
Oh, he's both playing very well, aren't they?
Come on.
I was just watching the farm go down in Metal Razor's, or the mine going down in Metal Razor's base, and it was just on the periphery of his fortress, and I was thinking, God, he's getting in close to the fortress already, and 2 minutes later, here we are.
Look at this. So this is great. So on the left flank, there's 3 mines. He's set up 3 mines as a backup, and this is looking really scary for Carla.
Yeah,
this is great.
No one wants dwarves in your base, do they? Let's be honest.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, Metal Razor. Tell me that is Lothin having a go at.
Yes. Absolutely, what you should do. And this hero is. Oh, hold on. These knife fighters, led by Idriel, are going to do an absolute horror.
Number.
Yeah, and now they're going to get buffed because she's level 3, giving them 33 damage and 33 armor, which is going to end that push, I think.
Okay, so they're a useful unit. Look at that. Dispatched all those... So that is worth knowing. Idriel.
Yeah, plus Pathstalkers. If you're fighting dwarves, ends early game Guardians play.
That's what you need to know, isn't it, really?
But you know what? There was a bit touch and go there. I'm not sure that I really felt that comfortable. I mean, that's a big eco loss for Carla.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it caused, obscene amounts of damage to the eco. So
I mean, and both sides up and running. We've got a mine on the right flank again. We see Carla pushing south to clear the aggression.
So are we seeing much in the way of defence? We're seeing both sides playing aggressively. Actually, we just saw Carla just defend his base with Idriel, didn't we?
I think Metal Razor, actually, if I'm honest,
Metal Razor just
really laying into Caliber, and I'm here for this.
Yeah.
Come on, Metal Razor, we got this, buddy. Bring it home. Oh dear, we love an underdog, don't we? That's the thing, isn't it? Oh my gosh,
I don't think there's any underdogs, are there? Jeez,
no, there's not.
All
but,
big dogs.
Big dogs, big dogs. Do you know? I've just realised that Idriel's level 3 does both an armor buff, but if you click it, it also heals, which is why they all glowed blue. So
hey, blue glue, whatever.
Yeah, whatever that means. Oh, hang on. Oh my gosh!
That was not solvent abuse, was it?
No. We're so gonna have to edit that out. Oh god. Oh dear. So we've got again, like, interesting hero selection from Metal Razor. He's gone from the Master of Lake Town, and I don't understand. I'm not good enough to understand why that's a good choice. So for me, Master of Lake Town has a scout ability. I guess I think he's also anti-hero, I think. He has a pin or a cripple. But I don't see him using any Lake Town units. So interesting. Yeah, I'm really fascinated. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I just don't understand it. So I'm quite excited to see what he does with it and how it works, because we've got some nasty units pushing forward. This seems to have swung a little bit now. Do you feel this?
Yes. I mean, I think Idriel's sort of, with her Path Stalkers, is a bit of a menace, isn't she? Yeah, it does feel...
Okay, so there's a goat charge. We love the goats. They will all get back up. But
they're all back up.
I think that... Actually, do you know what? Thinking about
That's where the late game saved him, isn't it? Do you know what? That would have been so much worse if that had been early game units.
Oh my gosh, Sam, he doesn't have any pikes. He doesn't have any pikes!
Oh.
Yes! I mean, well, yeah, he's on my side. Yes, go on, Metal Racer!
Oh, it's so good, isn't it? I mean,
Idriel pops the heal. So Idriel pops the heal, which means obviously he's reboosted. They're all going to get back up. What goat riders, I hear you say. But oh my gosh, they're in trouble. Yeah, you need to...
That's terrible, isn't it?
This is great. So Metal Razor really needs to capitalize on this and really push in.
It definitely gives him a respite, but what can he do with that breathing space? That's the question.
Oh, and look, he's crippled. Wait, he's crippled. Master of Lake Town has crippled the Idriel. Oh, but it wasn't enough.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a nice try, though. I mean, if you could drop Idriel, that would be great. Master of Lake Town.
Both players are playing phenomenally, aren't they? Don't you think?
Oh my God, that's Haldir. Dearest, ladies and gents, it's Haldir. Oh my gosh, that is pretty tanky. I think Master of Lake Town's going to get it. I know he's escaped.
But isn't that's perfect counter, possibly?
It's Uno. It's like he's played an Uno reverse card, isn't he?
It is, absolutely, all the way.
Oh, he's flipped it. Absolutely flipped it. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. No. Get out of jail free card. Oh my God, it's awful.
One hero.
Oh yeah, absolutely smashing it. So I mean, I love that though from Metal Razor. Metal Razor sees the problem is Idriel, and then capitalizes down and builds an anti-hero Master of Lake Town, and then builds the Raven Roak and summons goats and absolutely rips that army. Although this is still looking not great.
Threatening, yeah. I mean, I think Metal Razor has a problem in that didn't have much of an army to start with. Possibly,
I don't think necessarily that the Master of Lake Town worked quite as well to counter Idriel as he had hoped, which I'm really upset about.
Nearly worked. It came pretty close. I mean, she summons the goats, right? So was that?
Oh no. Sorry. So Roak the bird summons the goats. And Idriel heals, but buffs these. Oh no! Oh, the Master of Lake Town's gonna get it. No! Oh no! Stephen Fry, what a guy. Oh. Stephen Fry's dead, everybody. Yeah. Oh, that's rough. I think that's quite rough, and we've got Treants on the way, and these Pathstalkers led by Haldir and Idril is rough. I'm not really sure rough. There's going to be. He's also got the Gifts of Lorien. So the Gifts of Lorien is a move where you can click on a particular hero and give them an additional power or adapt one of their powers.
Why wouldn't you do that? How much? Wowzers!
That's a 10. So it's a tier 2 power. You start with 5, so you just need 10 power points.
What does it do? Does it sort of?
It's different. It's amazing. So it's different for every sort of like hero. But for Haldir, it turns his shot into like something. It does all sorts of amazing things. Like I think for Orifin, it gives different things, and Rumil, for example, gives him a cripple. It's like Lurtz's cripple shot. This is amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
That's insane. And I did just see the Entmoot is going up in the middle, so that is, So
we've seen in previous matches within the World Cup, people do forward Entmoots and it go absolutely terribly wrong. Do you remember the Rohan game? Where
I do.
Oh, he's quit! Wow. And with that, it means that Alex Shelnott will be playing against Carlibur in the semi-finals. Of course, me and my brothers will be there. We'll be casting it. And of course, I hope that you will join us. And we will see you there for the next Cup match.